Happy Tuesday, everyone. Just thought I'd come in with a short video talking about two things that I enjoy greatly, and that is silver stacking and baseball cards. I stopped in my local card shop and found a couple of interesting things in the dollar boxes, some things that I wanted. Well, this I already had, but I will always take extras. And I definitely did not have this and had been wanting it, but just hadn't seen one that I liked, and when you can get it for that price, you can't turn it down. And then one other card here, Fernando Tatis Senior. It's Topps traded from I believe 2016. Nice autograph there. But again, for the price, when you can find good stuff like that in the dollar boxes, it's always great. And another thing is silver stacking. Now, I wouldn't necessarily consider myself a stacker nowadays because I don't really collect uh, as much as I used to. But many years ago, I definitely would have. My journey into the world of precious metals began back in mainly 2007. It was before the recession started. I remember my very first purchase was 40 1 ounce American Eagles silver 1 ounce Troy ounce. Then I also had purchased four South African gold Krugerrands, also 1 ounce each. But again, this was before the recession, so before the dollar had been greatly devalued. So you could get gold and silver far cheaper than you could these days. If I recall correctly, I got my silver American Eagles for $6 each, and the gold coins I'd gotten for somewhere between 650 and $700 each. I can't remember the exact amount because again, 2007, a lot of things happened. But I remember I'd started collecting more and more gold and silver as time went on, and um, I didn't really stop collecting until what was it in the fall of 2008 when everything just started getting really crazy. I think it was either 2008 or 2008, I believe, in the fall, when at one point silver actually got up to the point where it was almost $50 an ounce. I remember when that happened, it was obvious that it wasn't going to go any higher. So by the time I think I had amassed about 120 ounces of silver, so I sold it all, took the profit, and converted it into gold because gold was still holding stable. It was still well below. I want to say it was around $800 an ounce, between $800 and $900. And I was pretty happy with my investments. Was making quite a bit of profit off of it and everything. And then I remember later on in 2008, unfortunately, I'd had a home invasion, and somebody managed to find my safe that had all my gold and silver and took off with it. But luckily, through the miracles of insurance, I was able to be reimbursed. But anyway, one of the things that I'd had back then that got stolen and I never could find it was this bad boy here. It's from 2019. It was a $5 silver proof coin from Australia, the Aurora Australis. It was a Polar Series commemorative. I remember it was put out by I believe it was by the Australian Mint, and if I recall correctly, there was only about 1,200 of them minted. But remember, I got it well above spot value because it was a commemorative coin. I remember paying like $65 with $15 shipping because it was coming from Australia. But, it was one of the coins that had been stolen from me. And I'd always wanted to replace it, but it was hard to find, and I didn't really want to buy it from an individual seller in Australia because, the shipping is not very reliable from Australia. But recently, I actually found this one listed from the United States. Somebody in, I believe it was Wisconsin, was selling it. And again, it was still over the value of silver right now. Silver, I believe, is setting at about 14.57 an ounce. I think I can't remember. And I got this for $35 with $3 shipping. So I was finally able to get my coin back in my possession. You see the hologram there. It's nice. I mean, it does have a few spotting issues, but I was okay with that. And it has this little case there. And of course, it comes with a nice little nifty box. Really, this video has no point other than just showing off my coin, and today's baseball card finds. But again, when it comes to baseball cards, football cards, basketball cards, or even coins, there's so many reasons to collect. There's obviously the inherent value to them, but then there's also just the enjoyment that they can bring you. Not that I would do it with this coin because it's a commemorative coin, but for those who own silver, there's no more enjoyable, pleasant sound than taking that coin and dropping it on like a ceramic countertop or something. That ping, that if you've heard it, you know it. That very distinctive ping. It's great. Then of course, just holding the coins, the weight in your hand feels good. And then of course, when you look through your cards, they also feel good. Anyway, silver stacking, baseball cards. If you're not getting silver and gold, well, now it's not really a good time to buy. It's better to buy low and sell high. And right now everything's pretty high. But again, when I see something I like, I had to get it. And I just wanted to share my favorite coin. And of course, again, today's pickups. Hope your week is going well. Talk to you guys later. Have a great night. Bye.